What's up, everybody? It is time, baby, for your 205 Live review for 7/18/2017. It's weird because I'm thinking 7/19 because I'm thinking it's Tuesday, but it's Wednesday, so I'm confused and I don't understand what's going on. But anyway, 205 Live. I was excited for this show. I wanted to see kind of what was going to happen. The one thing I didn't like is that why wasn't Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak the last match? Like it was the match that was built up the most, and they were like, you know what, we're just gonna put this on first. And I'm like, wait, what? Plus, it was kind of supposed to be like the end of their feud, right? And usually when they end a feud, that's the main event. But then they were like, nope. I love how on WWE.com though they put it last like it was the last match. I think that's funny how they tried to fix themselves on the website. But I don't know. Like I just thought that was weird. That was my weird thing about this was like, why was this match first and not the main event? Were you like confused by that when freaking Mustafa Ali came out first or whatever?
Well, they did. I was confused with that and with NXT too. I mean, we'll get to NXT when we do that, but I thought, first of all, this should have been the main event, like you said. But I also thought that Ember Moon versus Ruby Riott should have been either main event or a semi-main event. I didn't understand why that one opened the show too. It's like you build up these, storylines and these feuds and these matches, and then, you should make us wait even longer. Make us wait to the main event. Build it up more. Why are you just,
Especially two. This match was a 2 out of 3 falls match,
yeah,
and it being first honestly made me forget it was a 2 out of 3 falls match until the first fall happened. Like who starts the show with a 2 out of 3 falls match ever? Like in any wrestling promotion ever, who has done this?
the same promotion that thought Kurt Angle could be Jason Jordan's son.
I won't even go mention. Bruh. I see.
Exactly.
Yes, the funny part is I didn't even really watch Raw, but I just happened to see that part. Like, so I was not watching Raw. I saw Kurt Angle out there. I was kind of wondering what his announcement was, and Jason Jordan comes out, and I'm like, "Dad, what is this?" And then he told me, and I was like, "I'm done," and I just walked away. Um, but I don't want to talk about that at all. I want to forget that happened. Is that possible?
Nope.
Can we
There's
just
nothing to do with the storyline somehow.
I don't. Is that the end of American Alpha too? Like that? Anyway, back to 205 Live, please. Back to something a little bit more positive. Um, we started out with. Why are these out of order? This is stupid. We started out with Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak, 2 out of 3 falls, which I was excited for. It was definitely. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was great. I'm not gonna say it was even good. It was okay. Um, I don't know if it's because we've seen these two multiple times before and they do the same thing over and over again, it feels like. But I don't know. It was an okay match. It felt like Ali still dominated this match, unfortunately, because I feel like Gulak should be a little bit more in control, especially if they're trying to promote this whole, new 205 Live type of a thing. Like, I feel like he should be in control a little bit more. But the first fall is given to Mustafa Ali, with like a ground based like leverage pin or something. And then Gulak comes back with the Dragon Sleeper. And then after Gulak tries to go back up top again, he basically it catches up to him, and Mustafa Ali hits the reverse 450 after taking him down from the top turnbuckle. Um, like we said before, since they decided to not do anything different in this match. This that they should have waited on him trying to go for the jump. Like even before, I think they kind of messed up with the booking anyway, giving Drew Gulak 2 wins in a row because, or they even could have did it, when they gave him the 2 wins. But I feel like the big issue was what they could have did in the match they had before. They should have had Drew Gulak, oh, I'm gonna jump off the top, I'm gonna jump off the top, and then jump down and just pin him or something. and like jump down and like dirty pin him, or jump down and like do some kind of just normal splash and then pin him or something like that, instead of having him completely jump and miss, and then now the climax is already gone, and then they try to do the climax again, which made no sense in the first place. Why are you doing it again? He's already done it. We already know he can't do it. If nothing else, they should have had him hit it and then maybe go back and try it again because it was kind of successful. That's the only thing I would have thought about that would have made more sense to me. I thought the match was okay. I just didn't like the way they tried to recreate this climax like we've never seen it before. But Mustafa Ali, I guess, technically wins the whole rivalry, I guess you could say, even though aren't they still tied 2-2? But Casey, thoughts on Drew Gulak versus Mustafa Ali? 2 out of 3 falls.
I mean, I like the feud. I think they put on good matches together. I just, like you said, it feels like we've seen this so much. Like, and that's the thing about WWE is, like, we always talked about how, you know, we wanted feuds built up over weeks and weeks or months or whatever. But then WWE tries to do that with like stuff like this, but they do them too often. I feel like, and I think I said this in one of our recent videos, you know, back in like, you know, not even just the Attitude Era, but like even before that, you know, and even a little bit after that in like the Ruthless Aggression Era, they had longer feuds, but you didn't see the guys in the feuds in the same matches over and over and over again. You know, let's say, for example, you had like a feud with Edge and Christian and the Hardys. You wouldn't have the Edge and Christian and the Hardys constantly having matches week after week after week. They would have matches with other tag teams, but that feud would still be there. But with now in the WWE, especially with 205 Live, we're seeing these feuds and we're seeing the same match. It seems like over and over again. But I mean, this was a good match. I didn't think it was anything special for a 2 out of 3 falls match wise. I didn't think it was a spectacular 2 out of 3 falls match, but it was good. And like you said, I don't understand why they tried to go for that climax again when they did it way too early before. It doesn't make sense anymore. I feel like they need to move Drew Gulak onto somebody else now. But then that worries me because I don't know what they'll do with Mustafa Ali.
Agreed. For some reason, I thought my mic was muted and I was confused. And anyway, next we had the Brian Kendrick versus Devin Bennett. I don't have anything to say about this match besides like him making fun of Jack Gallagher and that correlated, which is nice because I'm gonna be honest. I actually like this because, like you just said, we didn't have to see Jack Gallagher for this feud to continue. Thank you. like, is this the same promotion booking the same stuff? like, like this is how the other feud should have been. Anyway, you know, this was a jobber match. Brian Kendrick, he killed him, rip, and it was over. Casey, for some reason, I feel like I missed something in this. I don't know what it was, but did I miss something in this, or was it just as boring as or not as boring, but like, was it just as kind of cut and dry as it was?
It was as boring as it was.
I try not to say that. I did.
Those words you can use it. You know, this is one of those where I kind of wanted to see Jack Gallagher. Just, you know, I kind of want, and no offense to the jobber, you know, you had your purpose. I get it. I'm sure you're a cool guy. But I wanted to see Brian Kendrick, you know, continue the captain's hook and just not let go and not let go and not let go. And then have Jack's music hit and Jack try to come out and, you know, help the jobber. I think that would have been okay. But like we said, just having the same matches over and over again, that's where it gets kind of repetitive. I think they could have gotten away with, you know, us seeing Jack, because I want to see Jack every week, all the time, especially in, you know, in ring segments and backstage segments. Just give him a mic, honestly, and I'm happy. But yeah, this just yeah, this was the jobber match though. That's about it.
All right. Well, let's get to the main event. We had Akira Tozawa versus Arya Daivari. Why is this the main event? like why? Like I get it, they're in a thing, they're trying to build Daivari, and that's fine. But this feud's been going on for like 2 weeks. Mustafa Ali and Drew Gulak's been going on for like 2 months. Why? Why is this the main event? Stop it. Do something political. Bruh. Not that this was a bad match, but you had a 2 out of 3 falls match before this. You could put okay. This match. It was good. I liked it. It was good. I liked Daivari. Finally, they're actually trying to do something with Daivari. Finally, it's taken so long, but I'm excited that they're doing something with Daivari. It's about freaking time. I love how Tozawa just had no chill during this match early on. He was just like, "You can't hurt me, and I don't like you, and you kind of suck." Like he was not taking any offense from Daivari at all until Daivari started working the arm, which I think kind of hurt Daivari a little bit, just because like really didn't get to see what he could do because it was all based on the previous injury. It was kind of weird that Titus O'Neil wasn't there because I feel like that plays on consistency a little bit because Titus O'Neil is always there. So now, just randomly at this particular 205 Live, he's not there. I don't know. But I did like also before they had the Apollo Crews segment with Tozawa when he's trying to, let him know what Titus is trying to do and all that. But I feel like Tozawa just joined the Titus brand and he's already about to leave the Titus brand or Titus Universal or whatever. Titus Worldwide. Like, I think it's weird they're like going this direction with this like already. But I love Tozawa selling in this match. He was selling that arm like it was about to fall off and someone had just stabbed him in it or something. Like this man, every time he moved, he grabbed for that arm, and that is top notch selling, baby. I loved it. I was so excited. Like I was like, this is why I love this man. And ah. That's not how he says it, but still going with it. Anyway, Tozawa did win this match, if I'm not mistaken. No? Yes? Yeah. Tozawa did win this match because Daivari can't catch a break. Casey.
See, I'm kind of torn between, the non-selling and the selling with Tozawa, just because, like, and I feel like that might be like a big, change for guys. I mean, obviously Tozawa's been in the U.S. for a while. He's wrestled in U.S. promotions even before, coming to WWE. But we've talked about it more recently with the G1 Classic talking about, or the G1 Climax, talking about that, and how with the Japanese style, the strong style, they go against selling. They don't sell to show kind of how tough they are. So I think I was thinking about this during this match. That might be a part of the issue with why kind of WWE doesn't book Japanese guys well. And you've noticed a lot of Japanese fellas. So I kind of would like to see more of kind of Tozawa trying to, fight through these kind of the elbow injury or whatever, and kind of, showing that kind of strong style, I guess you could say. I think that definitely, would not only get him over with the fans, he's already over with the fans, but get him even more over with the fans. Um, I, I mean, I do like the selling of the elbow, but I would like to see him do more of this kind of, what, I'm gonna fight through this. I'm gonna, and maybe have Titus try to, continue to stop the matches or, do whatever and continue this kind of back and forth. I wouldn't necessarily have Akira Tozawa leave the Titus brand right away, just because like that poor man been tossed around. First it was Brian Kendrick, now it's the Titus brand. Like who's going to take Akira now? Like come on now. But yeah, definitely a good match. I don't know why it was main event because like maybe it's like opposite day. So like the main event opened the show, and then the first. I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay. Or
Yeah,
Vince.
let's go with that. Let's go with that. Anyway, if you haven't already, be sure to give us a like on this video, because if you like the video, you like the video. Just give us a like so we know you like the video. YouTube knows you like the video, and they what?
And if you don't like the video, like the video.
Yeah, that's true. Opposite day. Now if you like the video, don't dislike the video because that button broke. We broke it, so you can't use that one. You can't use that one. But we do hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast right after you give us a like. And right after you hit that subscribe button, we got an order to things. We got an order, protocol to things that we do around here at the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. The only podcast that is always an instant classic. This was your 205 live review. Always an instant classic. Peace. See you guys later for the NXT review. It's coming up very soon. So stay tuned.
Stay what?
It's the gum. Stay tuned. And we'll be right back with your NXT review, hosted by our very own Cassie.